don't really have a lot to do today, but I have a few things. First, I'm gonna go to the thrift shop. Ooh, this is gonna be bright. I'm going in and out of light, so you're gonna be able to see that. Anyway, thrift shop. I forgot. I got a dentist appointment too, so that kind of like just added on to my day. I can't forget that. Because I also have to go to my brother's house and bring him some things that he ordered. He doesn't drive or get out a lot unless someone, takes him. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Coffee somewhere at some time. And, so I guess I really don't have a lot to do. The dentist appointment's what I'm dreading because they're cleaning my teeth today. And man, last time, they worked them over, I'm telling you. I felt like I had been in a boxing match when I left there last time. So anyway, see you in a bit. I didn't really find much at the thrift shop. I actually just bought a few movies for my brother. He asked me to pick him up a few. He still uses a DVD player, so I did that. But then I found a yard sale. I almost didn't go, but I'm very thankful that I did. Definitely. Show you what I got. So I got those. They had them marked at 10 and they said 14K on them, and I was like, well, $10, are they really? So I looked at them, and sure enough, 14K backs and 14K with amethyst. So glad to pay 10. And then the same with these earrings. I found some nice 14 karat gold and diamond. Those are real diamonds. Earrings. So I was very glad that I went to that yard sale. I don't know how I appraise these because I don't know how to measure the carats of a diamond, but it looks like a lot of diamonds. And they're not small. They're not large, but they're not really small. They're not like chips. And these screw on the back, I don't know much about them, but I know it was a good buy. And they knew what they had. They just were like, I guess they didn't care. Maybe it was a divorce or something. They're like selling their, I don't know, mother-in-law stuff or whatever. Anyway, I was happy. And now I debated where I wanted to go. And as usual, I end up at McDonald's. I mean, it's so easy. I can go in, I can use the kiosk, so I don't really have to talk to anybody. I can just go and order if I want iced coffee or hot coffee. And the only problem with McDonald's is they don't have, like they used to have cinnamon buns that were hot and they were really good, and then they discontinued them for some reason. Now, only thing they have are pies. Everybody doesn't like pies. They should have more of a selection of pastries. That's just my opinion. Not saying they should go all out on a big, huge case of donuts or anything, but they should have 3 or 4 things to choose from. I mean, a cinnamon roll, they've had those in the past many times, and they discontinue them. Then they have them. Then they discontinue them. And I think it may go from store to store. I'm not sure, because somewhere in America they probably have cinnamon rolls. Mine doesn't. And it's distressing because they're really good. The pies are like, I'm not too fond of their pies. Now, back in the old days, they used to be fried And I know they're not as good for you, but they were so good, the fried pies. There's some place that still has those, and I can't remember who it is. I don't know if it's like Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. I don't know who it is. Somebody still has the fried apple pies like they used to have a long time ago. Because now they have these little things that are all puffed up, and you take a bite and it's hardly anything in there. It's just a little bit on the bottom, and there's this big cavity at the top, and it's always depressing. So anyway, that's where I'm going to go today, and I'll probably be here for, I would say, around 45 minutes. And then I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree, get a toothbrush and toothpaste so I can brush my teeth because, I have to go to the dentist today. Then I'm going to go shoot down to my brother's house, maybe sit and talk with him on his front porch if it's not too hot. And that's just our thing. We like to sit on the front porch. And then I guess my appointment, I would say, would last about an hour, given my past experience with cleaning my teeth. About an hour. So I should be out there by 3. And then I'll go home and see what's up around the house. See what's going on. I made my boys breakfast this morning. And I didn't eat much. I didn't eat much of a breakfast. I had a little bit of butter grits that I made them. There was just some left over, and I ate a little bit of that. And I think that's all I've had. And I've had a couple of glasses of water. I felt a little weird this morning when I got up. I gave blood for the first time yesterday. I thought I had done it in the past, but I guess I hadn't because it didn't seem familiar. Not taking that much blood. So I guess I didn't in the past. But it was with the Red Cross, and they're all very friendly. They were very friendly. And it went very well, except like I said, I felt a little weird this morning when I woke up. Kind of a little, not dizzy, but I just wasn't 100%. And I didn't feel like eating anything, but I did drink water, and like I say, I ate a little bit of grits. And that's it. I'm feeling better now. I didn't sleep good either. I was having bizarre dreams. I don't remember what they were. I just know they were bizarre dreams. I don't know why you can't remember your dreams. Like when you first wake up, you remember them. Later on in the day, it's hard to recall them. What's up with that? Either you remember them or you don't. I mean, like when I first wake up, it's like, oh man, I can tell you everything I dreamed about. I guess the key is I'm not fully awake 100%. So I have no idea what it was about. I just remember they were weird. I always had weird dreams. I've always had weird dreams. Anyway, I'm going to go in. Just going to, little short video to say hi. I've determined that I'll probably end up posting twice a week. The last time I kind of posted, I posted 5 or 6 days in a row. I was gung-ho and really, but I think it burnt me out, and then I didn't post for 2 weeks. Well, a lot of things are going on in my life, Sometimes I didn't feel good sometimes. My knee was hurting sometimes. I was stressed out about the politics in our country, things that are going on and things that are not going on. And with that stuff, I just have to give it to God. So here, God, this is it. I mean, I know we've disappointed God a lot, our country. But to let evil men get away with evil things. But I guess the good news and the bright news there is that they can escape man's judgment, but they're not going to escape God's judgment. So anyway, enough of that. I'm going to go in and get coffee. So God bless you guys. God loves you. And I'll see you soon. Take care.